Hey guys, so today's day 3 out of 365 days of devotional with me. So basically we've been reading a lot of Matthew these days, and today we're reading Matthew 15, but we're not just gonna read everything here. I really wanna motivate you to right now stop whatever you're doing and read it before we start, and take this time to make your devotional. Don't just come here to listen this, but also have your own experience with the Word of God, because that's very important. But before that, subscribe to my channel, also comment the video, share your message, and also hit the like button so that we can start. And that's it, bro. So to start out, we're gonna talk a little bit about what says in the whole text right here, where the Pharisees and scribes were around Jesus and they were questioning, how does your disciples eat using the hands? That's poor, that's not a noble tradition, and for them it was like something very awful, They had all this righteous when it came to food and the small things, They weren't worried about the real things, right? They didn't care about the law and the sense of those stuff that came from the heart, from the intent of the heart. But they were very, very worried on the things that their hands could do and that people would see, And they were like, hey, they eat with their hands? What is this image passing? What is this, right? And we see a lot of this in our days, where most people, they're living out of a place where their biggest worries are what other people will think, other people will see, and not the true gospel, not the true reality of the Jesus Christ reality, which is loving others, which is truly helping the orphan, which is truly helping the widow and everything else in another chapter of the Bible. But one thing that really came down to my heart is the verse 19, where it says, "For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, and blasphemies. These things which defile a man, and not the things that you eat," and all of this, And that's what Jesus had in mind, and that's the true reality. And we could see that our heart will always lead us to the bad path, So we have to stop trusting in ourselves, because many times that's what we do. We start thinking, hey, I'm too good. Hey, I already offer my money to help others. I already contribute in the local church, or I already have my social works or anything else. But the reality is, you don't have any good in you. And the moment you think you're good, that's because you've already sinned. That's the original sin, where they were thinking, hey, we could do it, we deserve this pleasure, we're good, we could have it. And that's when they allow sin to come in. Like, we deserve, we're better than this, which was a lie, because they were trusting in their hearts, and their hearts have exactly what we just said, which is evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. Our heart is completely proud of our own selves, and it's completely full of us, just thinking you're too good, thinking you deserve it all, when that's not true. The only thing you deserve is to follow the plans of Jesus. That's the only thing, and that's the best thing you could ever do, is living in His plans and not yours. So the message for today is, follow Jesus' heart, follow His plan, and abandon what comes out of your heart. Do not listen to your own heart. That's the message. Thank you guys. See you next.